Well, I am so humbled and honored to have the Youth Praise Band accompany me with this song. And unfortunately for them, because they're willing to help me, I'll probably take advantage of them any chance that I get. Music is something that is a very important part of my life, and I don't take choosing a song to bring to you lightly. It usually takes me a while to find something that I feel is worthy, and it's not about bringing you a beautiful melody, it's about the message of the song, and this one has a very strong one. It challenges us to be the hands and feet of Jesus in the flesh. And in the book of James, it tells us that our faith without action is dead. And that it's not about just hearing the word, but doing what it says. And we are called to look beyond ourselves and to serve the least of these. And that can be done in a variety of different ways, from giving of our resources to help those in Japan, to investing our time in a child's life, bringing them to Awanas faithfully every week, to showing love and forgiveness to someone who's at the end of their rope who, maybe like us, doesn't deserve it. And the reality is that the reality is that we can refuse to do nothing. The reality is that we cannot do everything, but we can refuse to do nothing. The reality is that we cannot do everything, but we can refuse to do nothing.
Stand and watch. I could say a prayer and just